Welcome back to another week in the market. Happy Monday. I hope everybody had a good weekend. It was the first weekend of football back, so hopefully you guys got to watch a little bit of football before we kind of come back into the market this week. We have a very, very big week ahead, everybody. Let me give it a second here, just so that everybody is able to filter back in. But yeah, we have a very important week ahead of us. As we can see here, the market in general is reacting pretty positively in the just in the pre-market trading. Nothing's really going on. There's been a little bit of news that's been coming out. There's really no economic data coming out today or tomorrow. Now, Wednesday is when things get very interesting. We have CPI, so Consumer Price Index, core CPI, year over year, month over month, yada, yada, yada. Thursday, we have the jobs report, producer price index, retail sales, very big. Friday, we get import prices, capacity utilization, and then also a consumer sentiment reading. So for data, this week is very, very big. Then next week, we go into the Fed meeting, so we get another interest rate decision. Is Powell going to hold rates where we're currently at? Or is he going to then do that rate, that surprise rate hike that a lot of people really aren't expecting, as we can kind of see over here? The expectations for the September meeting is that we have a 93% probability that we don't raise rates. So that's what we're looking at right now. But CPI is going to be a very, very key factor into what is actually going to happen. Now, the other thing is too, Tesla, I would like to give a big FU to you this morning, because I told you guys over the last few weeks here, after I hit that 315% on Tesla, that it was going to happen again. It was going to take a little bit of time. I didn't think it was going to happen this quick. But Tesla was actually on my watch list going into this week. I was looking for a day or two more of consolidation and then that break to the upside. But Tesla just decided to run up about almost 7% in the pre-market here. So there's not really much that I can do with it now. Thanks, Tesla. I appreciate it. But team, as you guys are filtering in here, make sure that you guys are slapping the shit out of the like button. It helps me out a whole lot over here, spreading this information out to a lot more people that, again, and you guys can see it. If you guys saw Gabe's video over the weekend, the comments on there, people are just don't know what they're doing in the market. So if you guys wouldn't mind taking the time, costs you nothing, helps me out a whole lot. Hitting that like button again in these pre-market streams, guys. If you have any questions on trading, any tickers that you want to go over, make sure that you are calling them out and letting me know, because that's exactly what I'm here for. I'm here to help you guys. Let's do it. Consumer inflation expectations at 11. Interesting. Winning loser, Dr. Bob, Gerardo, Drew Norris, Angel, Daily Taylor. What's up, dude? Pepe. How you guys doing? How you guys doing? Let's have a great week, man. Let's have a great fucking week. We're going to be posting more of those live trading videos for you guys on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. Those are going to be fun. Tesla's just on a mission here. Facebook's up nicely here, back above 300. Very nice. What's Volunteer doing? 1535. Interesting. Casual Monday. Dude, I always go casual. Where you been, bro? Where you been? This is like less casual than I have been going. Let's do it. Again, the two main important things that you guys all have to be looking for every single day, if you fail to do anything else, trend, respect. Those are the two most important things that I need you guys to be looking for. And it's not just me saying, oh, look for this. If you don't, you're going to fuck yourself. So, I mean, make sure that you don't, again, if we saw a trend day and you're just like, oh, I'm going to short it, it has to come down. That's why we talk about that so much, so that you guys are able to identify where's the trend, where's it respecting, and play based off of that. Well, let's see here. How are you guys this weekend? How about Finger? I can take a look at that. Does the U.S. always pirate oil? I'd have to look at that, Ralph. I don't know about all that. FNGR. I think this has popped up on a couple of my scans. It was probably popping up back in here in early August. I mean, what do you want to do with this? Like, this is kind of the question that I would ask you then, Phil, is what do you want to do with this? Like, the stock has moved from 4 to 670. Like, you want to chase it? I mean, and this is, and Phil, this is not hate towards you. It's just like, well, they have earnings coming up. When is their earnings? When's this? Okay, that's far away. But like, think about this. Why would you buy up here? Like, think about risk to reward. Think about it. Think about where's the risk? Well, the closest point of risk from where we're currently trading is actually down below this level here, even if you're going to be very, 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 very tight with it. And then you're going up to like here. which is a 0.8 to 1 risk to reward. Like that doesn't make any sense. Even the entry here makes no sense. So again, like it's up. You got to be very, very careful though. And this is what we go over with you guys in masterclass all the time. It's guys, have your plan going in and it puts blinders on you because when you see stocks that move like this, you don't go, oh, it's running. I'm going to buy it. Because that's not how you make money in the market, guys. It just isn't. And everybody that thinks that's how they do it usually ends up buying things that end up going like this. Ready? And you see it every single time, especially with the meme stocks. They go like this, and then this is what happens. Ready? That's what happens. Just could this, and again, the thing is that people are going to come in, and even if they bought this and it went up, they're going to be like, nah, that kid was wrong. And it's like, I'm not telling you I'm right on this one. I'm telling you that eventually you're going to go into these trades, over leverage yourself and say, oh, it's going to do what I think it's going to do. And then you get rugged and you have your confirmation bias that it's going to keep going up and it may not. You DM me the zero hedge news. All right. Yeah. Let me get that going. Confirms it seized nearly 1 million barrels of Iranian oil allegedly en route to China. I mean, that could just be like a, like sailing in or traveling in a zone that they shouldn't have been. So they seize the ship and then the collateral damage is, oh, there was oil on the ship and they have it now. Like that could be what it is. But now I'm not really interested in this stock here. This looks interesting. Palantir is looking interesting. There's a couple of things that look interesting. All of you masterclass members, you bought it 4. Can it go to, if you bought it 4, you're cruising there, Phil. Good for you. And again, that's why I was saying I wasn't directly coming at you. I was just saying in general, that's not what you don't want to be buying at 6. It was just at 4. Could it go to 10? It could. But here's the thing. You're up 50% on shares. So risk management is either got to kick in or you, and again, I don't know. This is the problem. This is why like giving alerts or saying things in absolutes and like on a channel like this is so hard because one, are you looking at it in terms of a long-term investment or are you YOLO and weeklies on it? Like, I don't know. That's the thing. Like, I don't know. I don't know anybody's personal situation. So it's always strategy. In that case, if I'm up 50% on shares, I mean, I would have stops out there and profit somewhere. That's just me. You can do whatever you want though. If you think it's going to go to 10, throw a limit order at 10 and fucking close the screen. Do what you want to do. Again, but if you actually want to learn the ways to actually capitalize on a lot of these moves in the markets with proper risk management and good strategy. Again, remember everybody has access to try us out for free. The QR code is on the screen. The link is at the top of the live chat. Make sure you guys are hopping in there with us. Coin's an interesting one to me because here's the thing about Coin that was interesting. And I had this on my radar for a little bit, but here's why. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. Oh, fuck. Oh, my Lord. Hold on. Okay. Here's the deal with Coin and the reason why I didn't really like it that much. You can see this nice, very, very, very clear downtrend. Very clear. You could draw a trend line here. You could draw a trend line here. Here's the problem. I don't like trading with trend lines. They're just not for me. So when you see this break the trend basically right around in here, well, I mean, yeah, you can get this nice move up here. And then you could even view this as the consolidation period before that move up. Now, would I have touched this? No. What do I need to see out of Coin now in order to go back in? Well, we're above the 1348 and 24 on the daily time frame. What I would personally love to see on this thing is flat. Go flat for a little bit. Very similar to what we saw on Tessie before I drilled it for about 300%. And I called that out for you guys on one of these pre-market streams that I was looking for this. So it was this consolidation range here. We were actually looking at it on this day. I bought here, boom, drilled it. So that's kind of what I want to see out of Coin. But again, once Trade 1348 University is out in full for you guys are going to get a better understanding and a breakdown of how I look at these swings in a series of videos. That's also when the prices are going to be going up too for monthly masterclass and everything else. So those of you guys that are in for free, if you guys want to upgrade to our premium version of what we offer you guys, get access to all of the curriculum videos, all the streams, the charts that makes the alerts that you guys see in the Discord actionable because yeah, it's cool to see the alerts, but you don't have the chart. You can't really use them. And then all of you masterclass people, those of you guys that are on the fence about masterclass, make sure you guys are hopping in soon, man. Nvidia looking good. Nvidia's a wild child. On the daily, this does not look good for me. In the pre-market, it's up a little bit. AMD is up nicely here, but it's still sub 110. Facebook could have a little bit of juice here. It needs to break like 305. When exiting a position on NinjaTrader, is it better to buy, sell at market, or choose close? What's the difference? If you click close, it's selling at market. It's the same thing. So it's really just market orders versus limit orders. That's all it is. With market orders, you could get filled a tick above or below, depending on if you're long or short, but it's really not the end of the world, especially if you're hunting those good risk to reward plays. And I've actually, and you guys saw it in the video that I posted for you guys on Friday on Instagram. If you guys aren't following me on Instagram yet, make sure you guys are. We are growing very, very, very fast over there. And we're posting those live trading videos. I'm doing something a little bit different with risk management to try to capture a little bit more of these trades. I have basically a break-even point at where I would typically take those first take profits before. And then I'm basically just using levels and GoldenEye to tell me if I want to get out. So I'm really looking for that second take profit to hit. So the risk to reward is usually going to be always above 3-1. But if GoldenEye tells me out, then I'm out. So I kind of like it a little bit more that way. I got to get used to it, but it's fun. I like it. Adobe looking good on the 4-hour. I looked at it yesterday. I actually didn't. There's a reason why it's not on my list. Why is this not on the list? I don't know why it's not on the list. I don't hate this on the 4-hour. The daily looks a little bit fucked up just because of that. Like this right here. I don't hate this, but remember, this is when I nailed Adobe back in here. And I didn't even capture the full move. I was just scalp swinging it and like right at this end period here, and then boom, nailed it. Earnings on Thursday? What's got earnings on Thursday? Adobe? Oh, yeah, then I'm not going anywhere near that. Yeah, no, thank you. That's why. Thank you. That's why. That's why it's not on my list. What is on my list? I got four tickers that I'm looking for. One of them was freaking Tesla, and it just ran away. So really only have 3 tickers that I'm looking for now. Maybe we'll talk about it more when we transition into the private stream with all of you premium members a little bit later. But I'll probably save it for masterclass, and we'll probably do that in the midweek master this week. Intel's had a nice run from the bottom. Your trading stocks been dragged along nicely. Boy, David, there you go. Yeah, keep calling out tickers, guys, in the pre-market. If you have trading questions, keep letting me know. But you guys know what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be using these charts here. I'm going to be having a field day with these masterclass charts. Oh, my Lord. We've been having so much fun with those. Last earnings, they dumped Adobe. Yeah. I mean, they can do what they want, you know? It's earnings. It's a coin flip. You never know what's going to happen on earnings. WTI. Yeah. So oil is interesting to me right now. I have considered looking at some oil tickers. Reason being, I mean, you can see kind of a lot of the trends in the oil space here, like a lot of production cuts continuing into the end of the year, which is most likely going to increase the price of oil. So you can look at Oxy, Exxon. You might even be able to get a pop on natural gas as well. Chevron, Valero, USO, United States Oil. You could look at those. Where's USO? What does this actually look like? Yeah, USO popped hard. Which I don't hate that it's consolidating up here. I just want it to catch up. I want these EMAs to catch up to it, consolidate into it, and then potentially get another leg higher here. Which it easily could do. Look at this. Easily could do. Anyone else lose sound? I don't think so. You guys should be good. It shows up on my thing. It shows up on both. I think it's just you, pal. But all right, guys, we are almost at 50 likes here in the pre-market. Keep slapping that on the way in, team. Help spread these streams out to some more people. Remember, for all of you guys sitting on the sidelines, you want to hop in and join us completely for free. The QR code's on the screen here, and the link is at the top of the live chat. Make sure that you guys are doing that, man, so that you guys are able for your eventual journey into masterclass with us when we can really go hands-on and take it a lot further with you guys. And remember, those masterclass prices are going up soon, man. And it's the most drastic increase in the masterclass prices that we have ever done. But it's also coming with the most drastic increase in value that you guys are getting. But again, remember, same deal as always. If you guys are in before that price increase, you guys are locked in at the price that you're at. So don't miss that, man. Do not get left behind on that one, because you guys can see the feedback every single time. Oh, I wish I got it before the last increase. Every single time. That's what we hear. Let's see, though. This is going to be an interesting week. CPI Wednesday. Everybody, listen up. Everybody, I want to get your attention. Hey! All right. Hopefully I got your attention. Listen. Okay. Daily Taylor's glad he did it when he did. There you go, buddy. But okay. Here's what's going to happen this week. And this is something that all of you guys that solely trade options need to be very aware of. At some point, probably today, going into tomorrow, premiums are going to skyrocket, meaning that the actual contracts are not going to move as much in the direction that you want them to. If you are bearish, they are not going to move as fast and as much as they will in the bearish direction. Same thing in the bullish direction. They're going to decay faster. Why? Well, a lot of these contracts are going to be like, if you're trading weeklies and implied volatility goes up, they still have to converge at 0 on the same time. So if you start from up here versus down here, these, which is what's going to happen this week due to the increase in implied volatility because of CPI and PPI and a lot of the data coming out this week, this move down in terms of pricing of the options is going to move faster than this would. Just think about it in terms of time. If you have to go from here to somewhere lower at the same point and the same time, these up here are going to move quicker down. Be careful. This is one of those weeks that, again, I would only trade mostly futures just because a point's a point, a tick's a tick. I know when I'm going to be up or down at any point on the chart. Options are going to move a little bit weird this week. Be careful. Quad witching too. Yeah, that too. I don't usually give a shit about that, though. Every time it happens, people are like, ooh, quad witching, this many trillions of dollars, an expert. It's the same thing every time. Thanks. You're welcome. You're welcome. Be careful, guys. Don't be fucking around too much. Let's see if we can get to 100 likes before open. You guys can do it. I think you guys have it, and it costs you nothing to do it. Helps me out a whole lot. Let's see here. Let's get Palantir is interesting to me. I just needed to. I wanted to be doing this consolidation above these EMAs. I've been selling puts on it, which has been a little bit of nice money. It's just free money. Tessie cooling in the pre-market? I mean, not really. It's still up over 6%. That thing is ripping. I'm just pissed because it was on my watch list, and this is the move that I wanted, the 6% move. Remember all those times that quad witching was going to cause MOAS? Bro, we ain't ever said that shit over here. What are we, stupid? All right. What do we got? Any other tickers you guys want to look for? Trading questions, send them my way. That's what I'm here to help you guys out for. Let's do it. You chose to swing a SPY put instead of a Tesla call. Feel like an idiot. There was really no reason to be swinging puts unless it was a hedge for a longer term, long position. Moto. It didn't make sense. I don't like swinging to the downside because you have to think about it like this. The market overall, however long the market's actually been alive, typically likes to trend up. So if it's going to trend down, something fucking nuts has to happen. So what is that something nuts? Well, macro. Something crazy has to be going on with macro. So does it make sense to really ever swing really short-term to expiration contracts for me? Well, not really, unless I'm hedging. Like if I'm up on long swings and the positions go up like too much and I still want to hold them because I think there's still meat on the bone, I will hedge with some shorter term puts just in case the bottom drops out of the market. That's just the way I like to trade. I don't really like doing it just because of the volatility on the way down and the choppiness that it likes to do. Let's see. Let's see here. Oh, also for all of you guys in here right now that are in premium with us over on trade1348.com, listen up. The actual market live stream is going to be posted to you guys in daily live streams. That channel, that's where you guys are going to get it. So once we transition off of this pre-market stream, that's where we're going to be. We are going to go for it today in the market. Netflix daily GoldenEye down look actionable to you. Not going into CPI and Powell week. Not going to CPI and Powell week. And even if you did, you have to do it very, very, very small. If you look at this on the daily, like honestly, what I would be looking for here on Netflix is consolidation, then move up, actually, because you're still above these EMAs, like the 13, 24, and 48 and 200. This is trending to the upside. So you could, if you really wanted to, go counter trend on Netflix, but you just got to be very, very, very careful and size it really small. Let's see. Dude, I had a good weekend. I got to watch a quarter of football. I went to Boston College for a tailgate. That was fun. Then tequila Red Bull my way throughout the entirety of the rest of the day so I could stay out. That was a good time, Really kept it in the zoo on Friday because I had to wake up early as hell and, go to the tailgate. That was fun. Felt like a college kid again. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, market's looking decent this morning, man. What are we up? 0.5%? Yeah, we're still below 450, which is interesting. What do we got for potential levels that we could fuck around at? I mean, 448.63. I could see that. Like, what did we do? So what were we talking about last week? The bounce off the 4-hour 200 was a very interesting one that we called out last week. And that for the daily bounce off the 48. We were talking about that one a decent amount last week as well. So, I mean, that did play out. That was a good call there. We'll see you in the daily live stream. For those who don't have it, buy that masterclass. D Young. There you go. Yeah, guys, again, masterclass prices are headed higher. If you guys are interested in taking your trading all the way to the next level, getting that hands-on treatment, the live streams with Gabe every single morning, the upgraded charts, GoldenEye, all of the new things that we're releasing to you guys before they come out, full access to what we're going to be releasing to you guys with Trade 1348 University. Again, you lock in your price. Don't miss that one, man. If you guys missed that one, I don't know what to tell you at that point. Am I accumulating any TLT? Any move down with the Fed rate will create TLT. Yeah, it will, but they're not. Again, we've done those TLT videos. It's not now. I mean, I could accumulate it down here. And what is it at? 94? 93? I wouldn't hate getting some down here. Like, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. But at the same time, it's like, well, I'm not playing shares with TLT. It's an options trade that I'm going to take when things start to happen. It's not like I want TLT long. Could you make some money with it? Yeah, absolutely. But like, that's just not really my thesis for it. And it's almost not worth it to me. Like if I'm like, cause again, then basically if I were to do it, I'd buy shares, but then I do it in the long-term account. And then I'd basically just be like swing trade. That doesn't make sense. I'd rather just do it in the options account and trade it with options when the time comes that it's actually going to happen. Now, when that does happen, I've told you guys before that it's probably going to be a little bit of a slower grind because I don't think they're going to be doing these emergency rate hikes or rate cuts, back to back to back. So it's going to be a slower grind. So it'll be a leap position probably. I don't know yet, though. We got to see. What up, Logan? How you doing, buddy? Oh, we are 29 likes away from 100. Keep it up, team. Keep smacking that on the way in. We got 6 minutes until market open. Here we freaking go. Back, took 2 weeks to travel and spend time at the beaches. Thanks, 1348. There you go, David. Again, guys, we have the best community that is out there, and we say that with the utmost confidence. Does anybody else have interviews on their YouTube channel of 19-year-olds making over $100,000 in 13 days? having interviews on their channel of their members turning $8,000 into $1 million within 6 months? No, they don't, because they do not put the education forefront like we do, and haven't worked on the education in a way that we have. We know exactly what you guys need to learn in order to have success. And that is why our members have so much more success than anything you guys are going to see out there. It is not about follow trading bullshit alerts. Alerts are useless if you don't know how to use them. News on Tesla? I believe there was. I forget exactly what it was, though. It was, I think it was price target increase. Like, I think it was like a $400 price target on Tesla from Morgan Stanley. I think that's what it was. Good morning, DC fan for life. What up, Tyler? How you guys doing? Have a good day today, man. Let's have a great day. Target? Have they broken? I haven't gotten an alert on it. No, they're not breaking. It's like 129 is where I need it to break in order for this thing to actually come up. It's like way up here. I need it to break. Where is it? I think it's on the weekly. I actually did this. Oh, no. Yeah. No. It was up here. Like, yeah, no. Target, no thanks. Doing good. On track to pass your Apex account by the end of the week. Fuck yeah, Tyler. There you go, buddy. Dude, you guys have been passing these prop firm accounts for futures like fucking like light work. Good for you guys. You should do a millionaire follow-up interview. We could do that. Jason, if you're around, buddy, or Josue, if you guys want to do those follow-up interviews in a few months, we can definitely do that. Jason, I mean, again, that's probably about the time that we could do it with Jason. The one with Josue was pretty recent. That was over the last like 2 months we released that video for you guys. Good morning, SCV. What up, Damien? How you doing? Just watching stuff again. Going to be really waiting to see how the market wants to set its tone for the day, and then trading a little bit later in the day, midday towards the afternoon. That's when I like to trade. I don't like fucking around in the morning. It's just not for me. Let's see. Let's do it, team. Let's have another amazing day out here. How do you get Jason to trade for you? You don't, Wayne. Let's see. Tessie hanging on here. I want to see what Tessie does at open. Like to do other productive things in the morning so you're just not sitting in front of your screen during pre-market. Yeah, guys, if I don't want to trade, this is another thing too. Like if I sit here all day, I will do something. So like if I'm done or I kind of see the markets like fucking around, I'm not here. I'm like in another room away from the screen. Like I'm away until like, all right, I see something good. I'll periodically come back and take a look at something. But if you're going to sit there and trade out of boredom, it's a great way to lose all the money in your account. Don't do that. If I'm sitting here and I don't like what I see, away from the screen. I make the joke with Gabe sometimes because it'll be like later in the day and I'll be like, I'm done. And then something kind of looks good. And I'll be like, I'm getting the fuck out of here. I'm leaving. I'm going to the other room. End phase. I don't like end phase. The way it looks here. Like on the daily. Lord, yeah, no, I don't. It's a decent flip here, but no, I'm not touching that. This is why I don't like end phase. I mean, it's not doing anything except for sell. It would need to pop, consolidate, boom, then we could rally it back up. But I'm not touching that one here. And why is that? Like, I want you guys to understand why. This thing's just in a clear downtrend. Yeah, it's got a nice little pop here, but the overall trend on this thing is way down. Same thing with a lot of other solar companies. Solar's been not having fun recently, so I'm really not going to take it. So that sector is not doing well. So I'm really not going to be going for solar. 1 minute, let's go. Oh, guys, we got less than a minute to go until the ding ding here. That is going to be wrapping up the pre-market stream for us. But lucky for you guys, everybody can come in for free on Trade 1348 here, get access to some of the chats, a lot of the alerts, the pre-market live streams, and some of the educational videos as well. If you guys do want to hop in there, the link is at the top of the live chat. The QR code is on the screen. Make sure you guys are scanning that in order to be a part of the absolute best trading community that exists. I'm going to be sending you premium members that link to the actual market live stream in about a minute here, right as I end this stream. Again, team, I will see you in a little bit. Peace.